Olá a todos, assim. Hoje voltaremos do Arconte, né? Porque o que mais que a gente iria fazer além das missões do Arconte, né? Não tem mais. Não, é verdade, né? A gente tem as outras missões do. Esqueci o nome, eu não lembro, mas é umas missões. Cara, é isso, missão andar é encontro. A gente espera, né? Antes aqui, se ver aqui um. Tá aqui o áudio. Prepara as coisas no meio da live, né? É um gênio da matemática, eu diria. Pera, tem que deixar tudo preparadinho pra não ferrar com a vida, né? Pra não pegar depressão. Pronto. Agora que tá tudo certinho, voltaremos à missão aqui. Pera. Momento. Tem algum negócio aqui que tá aparecendo. Ah, inclusive tem aqui a canção aqui, né, que tem que fazer. Daqui 2 dias. Amanhã eu gravo um vídeo disso, né? Eu acho que esse evento aqui eu vou gravar um vídeo. E olha, eu dei um tiro pra ver se eu conseguia. E olha quem veio. Olha o bichinho. Sino veio pra casa. Simples. Eu já tava com o pitch no 75, né? E eu pensei comigo mesmo. Cara, se vir o Sino em um tiro, eu pego. Se não, eu desisto. Simples. Por causa que eu quero muito a Kusanali. E eu já dei... Aqui, eu tô com 30 tiros, mas assim, eu já dei 31. Eu peguei o Sino, depois eu dei mais 31 tiros. E, mano, eu descobri que a Candice é impossível de ver. Eu não peguei a Candice, mas assim... Ah, saiu? Tá C3. Deixa eu ver. Né? Foi bem inútil. Mas né, já vamos logo fazer as missõezinhas. Essa aqui é a canção da Está Perdido na Prosperidade. A gente chegou lá pro Porto de Amos, né? Ormus, na verdade. Que Amos, né? Ah, esqueci de pegar as coisas aqui, pera. Mas assim, eu acho que até virar Kusanali, eu basicamente já tenho 60 tiros. Basicamente isso. Então até virar Kusanali são 60, né? Pelo menos uns 80 eu tenho que garantir. Eu sei, eu sou muito burro. Meu Deus, cara, do nada começou tudo a ficar novo. Não sei porquê. Tem que botar tudo aqui. Importante assim, ó, pra quem não faz isso, comece a fazer, bem importante. Chongas. Oh, a cookie! Ai, nossa! Que ótimo! Agora eu tenho outra que vai... Espera um momento. Ah, eu ganhei mais recompensa! Ah, que ótimo! Aqui não tem nada, né? Aqui eu gosto, né? Nossa, cara, que incrível! Tá mais recompensa. Pera, em montes, tá? Pera um momento, vou tirar a Ember. Os dois aqui são de tempo. Mas, pô, é bom isso aí. Agora qual que eu ganho mais coisa? É importante. O ruim de Sumeru é que, tipo assim, na minha opinião, não tem nada de bom. Na parte de Sumeru. Então eu recomendo você não pegar nada. Bom é minério, carne E esqueci o nome. Não lembro, mas essas são as coisas boas. Minério, carne e frango. Minério, carne e frango é o que você tem que pegar. De preferência esses dois aqui, ó. Importante dar diquinha, né? Importante sempre dar diquinha. Você tem que pegar isso aqui, ó, pedaço de ferro branco e pedaço de cristal. Esse aqui é importante também, se você conseguir. Só que eu não sei se tem no negócio lá de enviar. Deixa eu ver o que mais que era. Cadê o seminário? Né? Tem um aqui, ó. Frango e bife. Carne crua, isso. É importante. Tem que ir pra baixo aqui, né? Já só e a gente já tá 3.1, né? Eu ainda não cheguei. Então sempre tem que ver se ele interage. Tá pra se ele é interativo, né? Interagir ou não? Interativo. E agora o pessoal faz assim. Pera. Aí. Eu odeio isso que tá nas missões, que é tipo assim, você fica 3 metros de distância dela, ela ativa. Mano, cara, sério, eu odeio todas as missões que envolvem, todos os eventos que eu odeio, pera, não sei falar, fiquei burro agora. Eu odeio todas as missões, os eventos que envolvem Mondstadt. Por quê? Por um simples motivo. Você existe perto deles. Cara, eu não sei falar, desculpe, gente, tô falando tudo errado. Eu odeio os eventos de Mondstadt porque todos você tem que falar com a Caterine, sem exceção. Todos os eventos, assim, aqueles eventos lá que sempre tirava arma, personagem ou skin grátis, que tinha envolvimento com Mondstadt, que tipo assim, você tinha que ir lá em Mondstadt, sempre você tinha que ir lá e falar com a Caterina. E você vai resgatar as coisas. Pera, é que você vai resgatar a coisa da Caterina e você tinha uma missão. Nossa, mano, que ódio disso. Tá, venham e vejam com seus próprios olhos especiarias tradicionais da mais alta qualidade, feitas com orgulho e experiência. Ok, né? Haha, negócio fechado. Não posso agradecer pelo seu apoio aos meus negócios. Acredite, eu não estou inventando nada. Os dois grupos mercenários de Limita estão praticamente começando um conflito aberto. Mas você acha que a tropa dos 30 se importa com isso? Isso não é tudo. Você sabia que... Ah lá, o sufoqueiro. As coisas estão realmente animadas por aqui. Bem, é de esperar o maior porto de Sumeru. Me interessa pelo que der disse antes, mas como não consegue parar de pensar que existem muitos perigos e interesses rotineiros. Vamos nos preparar para começar a nossa investigação. Sabemos que seja lá que a academia perdeu essas responsabilidades, mas não temos muitas opções dessas. O Sr. Asfand nos disse que vem nos estudantes da academia enquanto procuramos informações. Palmo verificou no Akasha quando estamos no caminho e descobriu que não existe instalação de pesquisa da academia aqui em Porto. Palmo não consegue entender, né? Nós não vamos parecer ainda mais suspeitos dizendo que somos estudantes da academia e perguntando sobre o item roubado? Faz sentido. Vamos saber mais sobre isso antes de qualquer coisa. Bom, então se vocês passam por aqui todos os dias, Palmo, posso que o mercado deve ser muito movimentado. Vamos perguntar lá primeiro. Percepção dos comerciantes. Eu tenho que farmar logo, cara. Se amanhã, se eu conseguir amanhã, eu vou tentar farmar um pouco de item pro viajante. Pra upar ele. Eu também vou tentar farmar os itens por cima. Pera, você fala, cara, eu tô sabendo falar, tô confundindo todas as coisas. É artefato pro viajante e upar o sino. Eu gostaria de fazer uma pergunta. Os estudantes da academia vêm sempre para Portamos? Mas é claro, especialmente nesta época do ano, estudantes da cidade de Sumeru que estão perto de se formar e até o portões para espairecer. Já vi muitos estudantes reclamando do quão penoso é para ser aceito na academia. Imagine como deve ser difícil se graduar, mas aqueles que terminam de estudar e se tornam pesquisadores em tempo integral ainda passam por coisas mais difíceis. Aqui em Porto Ramos temos ótimas paisagens e um ambiente mais calmo. Alguns até dizem que vir para Porto Ramos é um sinal de boa sorte. Por isso muitos estudantes e pesquisadores vêm para cá quando as coisas ficam difíceis demais na academia. Vocês estão vendo aqui, são estudantes da academia. Eles parecem bem sérios. Estão com essa cara há alguns dias desde que chegaram ao Porto Ramos. Se quer saber, a vida de um comerciante é muito melhor. Desde que a Caixa nos ensine o que fazer, podemos ficar tranquilos. Parece que eles estão conversando sobre alguma coisa. Vamos tentar ouvir a conversa? Ah lá o sufoqueiro. Eu vou te dar um tutorial de como você escuta uma conversa com do jeito menos suspeito possível. Pronto. Olha, eu acho que aqui era melhor do que ali do lado, sabe? Ah tá, meio que eu caí do lado deles. Não vai dar certo, eu tentei não descobrir nada relevante, sem mencionar os elementos mal-encarados que estão ocupando as ruas. Recentemente, muitos confrontos entre diferentes facções de eremitas aconteceram em Porto Ramos. Se decidimos fazer algo por conta própria, é melhor ficarmos fora do caminho deles. Especialmente aquele grupo que está constantemente advogando pela ressurreição do Rei Escarlate. Até ouvi dizer que a cidade de Hexa está esquecendo deles. Qual é o nome deles mesmo? Não, é Ain alguma coisa. Chamado de Ain Al-Amar. Caraca. Sei, tá sem ali. Hoje eu vi notícia. Ah, tá. Agora entendi por quê. De que as coisas que estão se ocorrendo estão com eles. O que você disse? Você não sabe, muitos inimigos importantes trabalham nesse tipo de coisa. Eles são sempre muito atentos em relação a forasteiros, mas não em relação aos estudantes da academia. É porque geralmente bons estudantes não ligam muito para as coisas que os eremitas procuram. Enquanto você for distante, é possível negociar com eles. Ouvi dizer que os Ain Al-Amar gostam de vender na terra de Jafar. Supostamente, se você estiver disposto a pagar $500 milhão de moedas, eles podem providenciar qualquer informação. Nossa, meu, o cara... Isso, espere, você acabou de dizer $500 milhão de moedas? Então, 300 trilhões de dólares... Não, tô brincando, só 500 milhões. Ainda assim é muito, né? 500 milhões é muito. Se a informação custa tudo isso, então como vamos pagar para aquilo que estamos procurando? Acho que é melhor desistirmos de graduar dessa maneira. Não se preocupe, a nossa área de pesquisa é bem exclusiva. Quem mais estaria procurando por esse tipo de conhecimento obscuro? Parece que é praticamente inútil para qualquer um além de nós. Você tem razão, então nós encontramos um jeito de entrar no esquema, e se juntarmos toda a nossa demora e pagar pela informação. Aí vai lá, dá 100 mil de uma hora. Os caras não tem dinheiro nem pra aluguel. Eu esqueci de ler o que tava falando assim. Então qual é o plano? Vamos para a taverna de Jafar. E você não viu o que a informação que eles disseram? A informação custa $500 milhão de uma hora. Você não esqueceu? Informações confiáveis valem esse preço. Certo, tudo bem, tá? Nunca imaginou que chegaria de acrescentar e gastar tudo isso de mora, mas sabe o que está fazendo, vale a pena tentar. Então, como ele disse, vale a pena se for uma informação confiável. Mas como você sabe que é confiável? Né? Essa é a questão. Ah, mano, ela dançando funk. Por aqui. Ó, tá uma caverninha aqui. Ó, as crianças pulando por absolutamente nenhum motivo. Vou até roubar aqui as coisas do cara, porque, sei lá, é bom roubar coisas dos outros. Roubei uma batata e 100 de mora. Ficou pobre esse cara. Agora ele tá bem pobre. Nem sei o que ele vai fazer agora. Tô pisando nele. Fica a construção falida. Você é o lugar pra tentar e ver se encontramos aquele grupo que eles mencionaram. Você aguardou por algum tempo. Ah, vocês vieram, sentem-se. Olha só pra eles, assim. Eles pensam que podem criticar seu chefe, quando recuperarmos o poder do rei Desert, eles serão os primeiros a serem punidos. Ai, ai. Claro que eles não têm com que se preocupar. No momento, nosso maior rival é o Batalhão Caracal. Eles conseguiram uma grande quantidade de mora dessa vez. Não podemos subestimá-lo. Como que o Batalhão Caracal espera desafiar nosso chefe? Quando eles não passam de oportunistas, só se importam em ganhar mora fácil. Exatamente, com a devoção fervorosa do chefe, ele com certeza vai trazer a nossa dignidade de volta desta vez. Sei, confia. Eles só falam do tal de Desert. Deve ser eles que estamos procurando. Uma coisa que eu me pergunto é que, tipo assim, meio que todo mundo de Sumeru usa esse Akasha. Esse Akasha, sei lá o nome. Só que assim, meio que... Por que ninguém pensou assim? Não. Ao invés de a gente simplesmente sair disponibilizando a Akasha pra qualquer um, por que a gente não pega... Por que a gente não começa a deixar os Akasha com algum tipo de rastreador? Que tipo assim, mano, você acha quem você quiser com ele. Hoje, meu Ruka Devata, aquela traidora e seus seguidores não serão poupados. O dia da vingança do rei dessa chegará para toda Sumeru. Todos eles receberão punição que merecem. Hoje, meu Ruka Devata, traidora? Algo também está confuso. Vamos explorar sobre isso se tivermos chance. Eles devem acreditar que ela quem ferrou com a vida dela. Do rei. Essas são ações para os eremitas. Ah, tá, onde que eu sei? O que é isso que eu quero? O que vocês querem? Sou um estudante da academia. Eu vou meter o caô que eu sou da academia. Gente, o que um estudante da cidade de Sumeru faz aqui? O que um estudante da cidade de Sumeru faz aqui em Portambus? Estou procurando por informação sobre um certo item. Essa informação que você está procurando você não é certa. A pergunta é, vocês pagam bem? Tá 50, mano. Vai ser algum tipo de piada? Sim. Desculpe, a mão não escorregou. Ainda pra não fazer esse tipo de brincadeira? Eu vou ter a opção de tipo assim. Eu queria que tivesse tipo um. Desculpe. Ah não, pra poder vai ter tomado indo embora, mas não temos outra escolha. E aqui, deixa o endereço do meu. Queria que vocês escrevam. Vocês encontraram lá. O que vocês estão esperando? Ainda tem uma pergunta. Vimos sobre você comentando sobre o rei Desert. Estamos interessados em saber mais. Por quê? Somos estudantes da arqueologia, é isso mesmo. Tudo bem, gente, vocês pagaram mandar uma informação extra. Vocês podem ver membros do Ain Al-Amar, os seguidores devotos do rei Desert. Há muitos anos o rei Desert fundou uma grandiosa nação no deserto, que era nossa terra natal. É uma civilização avançada, muito mais do que Sumeru. Sumeru nos dias de hoje. É verdade, né? Pelo que lançou lá, os negócios tudo evoluído, tá ligado? O rei Desert era o verdadeiro deus da sabedoria, mas ele foi traído pela sua companheira em quem ele tanto confiava. Ela roubou o seu título de sabedoria.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies.
Agora eu quero saber quem tá certo, quem que é o... como é que eu posso dizer? Qual história é verdadeira? Lord Ruka Devata, a traidora ou foi da assassinação bundão?
Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Just thinking about it sickens me. The But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert. Mark my words, our God shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true God will suffer retribution. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all...
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't...
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere... I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot... Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really
Esse
out
cara,
of his mind.
ele realmente está louco. Aí ele pega...
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 more to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman, there appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spread... Well, someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa! Did you see that? He not only got us our... Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around... He went that way! After him!
Eu queria que com acho que eu vou dizer que eu vou botar aqui.
Behold, the Princess Endeavor Othello.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Aqui, meu filho. Um saco, eu toda hora fico tocando os artefatos dele. Cadê? Ficha. Não, vai tocar errado. Aqui e aqui. Eu vou tocar uma do chão, né? Importante. Tem uma coisa pra upar aqui? Não tem nada. O que é isso aqui? Ah, ele é bom pra isso aí. Ele é bom pra esse tipo de coisa. Pera, esse nome é o Hyper, certo?
Right?
Não, Alzheimer é o nome dele.
What do you want?
O que vocês querem? Obrigado pela sua ajuda.
No need for thanks.
Isso é pra dizer.
My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. Alright, goodbye.
Nossa, caramba,
We still have something to ask. Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way he'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting, even if you don't go alone.
Alright, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for... We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean...
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Meio milhão de... Ai, 100.000 Mora. Ah, tá, não era tanto assim quanto eu pensava, bem baratinho. 100.000 Mora por algo que... sem nem saber o que era.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you could... Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never... This is what you've been looking for.
Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Como que são Akasha em miniatura? O negócio que fica no meu ouvido é 3 vezes menor que aquele negócio? Ai meu Deus, como que eu vou saber? Como que eu vou entender Genshin Impact? Uma pessoa que vincula na Akasha, sinceramente, fica a par de todo o seu conteúdo.
Correct. anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsule...
That's amazing!
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to private... They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable... Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine.
Aí todo mundo que pesquisar do ato falado, a Tigel vai ver ali. A Tigel fingiu sua morte e hoje hoje ele é uma beira-mar chamada Finalmente e por aí. Tá vendo? O porra é ferro quando eu tenho isso aqui.
Surrender!
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, she's guarded against people from the academia because most of her wares don't comply with academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privilege.
Fine. So how do we go about doing...
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for more and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste.
Tá bom, tá que bom assim. Veremos o que mais depois que vocês encontraram com ela. Dory tem um faro afiado para Mora e um olhar astuto para mercadorias. Esse gosto de cliente considera de bom gosto.
I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
Da mais alta qualidade de linhas para promoções.
We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to... Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here's the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palate. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the...
Following the paper got us past the first...
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them...
Got it. You too. Please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer...
Rato, cliente, Caracal, Matra, levado por rato, vendido, levado por Caracais, confiscado pela Matra, embalagem chura, sumeru, compra pequena quantidade, embalagem, ninguém disse que eu não podia tirar foto, né? Não estava escrito assim, não, você não pode tirar foto do que está escrito. Um momento... Acho que essa foto tá boa, né? Um pouco, ok. Cara, mas eu quero tentar fazer isso aí.
Hold on, let me think.
Vamos.
Sumeru rose means common merch.
Eu acredito.
No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Every ship deserves the... my mistake. I do apologize.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Não é isso, é o sumeru.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Take?
I'm sorry, but as things currently...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Eu sabia que fruta rara. Tem uma fruta rara lá. Pera. Pergunta sobre... Ué, como é que a gente descobre o que é?
Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional packaging since the...
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take...
I'm sorry.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at...
Que ódio. Ai, deixa eu ver aqui melhor. Ai, meu Deus, eu nem lembrava que podia falar cada coisa. Eu odiar a habilidade de um cliente. Corresponde a fruta rara, caso por tudo isso. O Canal é matra, tá? Isso é importante. Eu vou falar sobre roda de sumeru.
Before I retrieve your... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? I'll hate them so we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Oh.
He ran that way. Look, he's over there. Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse my...
Oh, very good.
Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my...
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. She'd probably be in
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Tibet have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Cara, eu sei o negócio da Dory, de que ela meio que ela trola os caras assim, ela aumenta o preço e fala que tem promoção. Aí ela meio que, aí os caras falam, não, pô, agora tá bom, pô, agora
Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Ela Musk lá, que seja lá incrível.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Tibet in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nick.
Ooh, now this
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Whoa!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Agora é horrível. Um pouco longe, né? Pra mim, cara, você mesmo vai ter.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Olha que coisa. Olha para isso. Isso. Isso também. Também. Levar com
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Cause listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more and more, you can pick...
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million.
Ai, cara. Simon, calma, não deixa a engano para gastar mais.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 more. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million more. Isn't that a fantastic... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought, but aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you.
Excellent. And then please, select from this...
Hold on a second. I thought we could choose whatever we wanted.
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million more each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use elemental sight again to check these.
Acho melhor parar de olhar.
Huh? Why?
Porque ela tá nos enganando. Digamos que eu tô
Hey, we're getting a capsule worth 1,000,000 mora here. Don't be such a party pooper.
O que tá na nossa frente, não o que a gente pode escolher, porque o que a gente pode escolher custa 2 pila.
Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory? We'll take this one!
Alright, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your more...
A gente foi enganado. Certeza que aquilo devia valer. Eu não vou terminar, porque eu tenho saco fazer isso aqui, cara.
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa. There's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Você vê que ele vai meter alguma coisa que a gente podia ter gastado muito menos mora? Isso aí não vale tanto de mora que a gente...
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be...
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it.
Wow! There's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to make the...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or... Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, however, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the mantra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on...
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of... The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay. Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for...
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outside?
Surrender!
Muito legal usar o dash dele, pô. Muito legal o filme. Deu melhor que espada, porque não existe esse melhor. Começar a colocar os danos com um tiro bom pro estrelas, né? Tipo assim, 5 estrelas e 4 pessoas que funcionam com ele.
Alright, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Eu poderia botar aqui, né? Tem 2 pessoas que jogam com ele e uma pessoa que ela aparece. Tudo bem, você deve saber. Vou colocar a coisa que você tem. Aqui.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days.
Really? Yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess... We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effect.
Wow! Haytham, you must have been one of those guys at, Paimon Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed pan knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is...
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the...
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Scatter! Futile! Germinate! Through me, justice is served! Your penance is due! Guilty! You stand condemned! Your penance is due!
Time for takeoff.
Gather!
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
How are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
Propagate! Nowhere to run!
Here we go.
Futile! Propagate!
Brace yourselves.
Surrender! Scatter! Nowhere to run!
Think you can get away?
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait! How much? Such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly... I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information.
gliding me faster. Let's play!
A well-deserved fine.
Passa 2 dias inteiros. Caralho, 2 dias. É 2 dias inteiros não, né? O primeiro é um pouco mais curto.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Eu queria muito saber onde tava o negócio onde a Hyper tá com os caras. Não tem como ligar aqui, né? Não tem. Ai, meu negócio fica 308 metros de altura. Ah, Dory.
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you? You name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary. But you know, that kind of information isn't. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big trouble.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware as for the information's authenticity. Well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar.
Ain el-Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worship the Scarlet King?
Ah, so you're already familiar with it. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. After all, they believe in Canal. That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. And all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves. And my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever...
Well, now where the divine knowledge capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Mas esse cara vai ser importante na história. E já que ela fica bebendo as coisas lá, parece que vai ser importante. Fica bastante, vai ter bastante com ela. O que esse negócio aí fica feito de vida lá? Meu Deus, a minha pet morreu. Do nada. Esperar voltar, né? Vou até verificar aqui se o som tá bom. Testando. Pera, momento teste. Teste. Parece que o outro tá um pouco baixo mesmo. Tá, nada que vai atrapalhar muito, né? Ah, tá, aqui, se escrevendo aqui. Pronto.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the divine knowledge capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the divine knowledge capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Faros Lighthouse.
Yep.
Esse é meu hype em jogo. Oh meu Deus do céu. E de novo o servidor caiu. Ai. Meu Deus, cara, que saco. Pronto, eu decidiu voltar, obrigado. Eu vou esperar eremita. Então, vou pegar meu dente e a princesa ainda não caiu. Vamos ver o dele. Ah, meu Deus, cara, que ficando toda hora. Eu sinto que, assim, não está muito bem otimizado o jogo. Sinto que o servidor não está muito bem.
Here we go!
Aquele apertado. Meu Deus do céu. horas. Eu finalmente tenho esse jogo, cara. Como funciona? Depois de iniciar, né? Me distrair. Se não reiniciar, tá bugando. Tá reiniciado. Ai, ai. Cara, às vezes eu penso assim, qual será que é o pior elemento de Genshin Impact? Eu acho que seria o Jean, o pessoal que a reação dele é tudo horrorosa de ruim, né? Tá funcionando? Agora tá funcionando. Agora tá funcionando. Ai, nossa, meu Deus, tá escapando.
Propagate!
Aqui no elevador do Bruno. Fica... Ah, mano, cara. Eu tenho tipo o cara que ele tem espaço aqui pra pessoa cair. Olha, fica com alta.
Scatter!
Eu quero fazer isso em cada um dos personagens. Eu não quero nada, eu quero... pelo menos um pouco bom. Nem que seja um filme da Ana. Como é que vocês missão assim da Canal? Aí, primeiro vai ser filme. E quando já vai fazer o começo, não dá tempo de fazer uma videozinha pra ele. Aqui, finalmente eu não trocar.
I'll hate them. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you...
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Oh, here they come!
That's close enough!
Tem que passar o tutorial de como matar ele.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stay condemned. Guilty. Stronger than I anticipated. You stay condemned.
Próximo.
Where do you think you're going? Solidify. Nowhere to run. Where do you think you're going? Surrender! Gather!
A little good.
Scatter!
Yep. Yahoo!
Solidify!
Let's play!
Surrender! Following orders. Feeling lucky today?
Germinate! That!
Stabilize!
Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due! He's been condemned! Your penance is due! Guilty!
In death! A new cycle begins. Solidify!
Scatter! Propagate!
Brace yourselves!
You
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired! Arrest him!
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
Será que ele pediu... Será que ele queria que esquecessem ele e ele pediu pra que a Ruka Devata matasse ele?
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close. Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knew?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its...
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you...
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery!
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival! Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham. Until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Let's play!
Daqui a pouco vou ter que sair. E eu também quero terminar logo essas missões pra não precisar ficar fazendo trilhões de lives, voltar a postar vídeo, né? E não ficar fazendo live. Esse dinheiro é filho. Tem um nome que é muito bom, que tipo assim, é o estilo que eu quero, aí tem assim, o estilo que vai vir, é ser espadão, esse estilo. Espero que for um bom cristão, eu vou matar ele.
Yahoo!
Nowhere to run! Here! Futile! Propagate! Nowhere to run!
Here we go!
Here! Surrender!
Miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad! Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised. Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that...
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone...
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discovered?
Of course we went! A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure, if there is another chance. I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's alright, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think the festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Adéria?
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't...
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day. Many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for now. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so...
sacanagem. Ah, você não faz nada. Não botei. Deixa eu ver. O que essa lança aqui? Essa lança aqui. Deixa eu ver o que. Acho que esse mapa Mario não tem. Não, pera. Acho que esse mapa Mario não tem protótipo, mas acho que o pique crescente eu não tenho. Sombra branca, os dois arcos aqui. E já tem que ser coisa pra pegar todas as armas do ferreiro. Inclusive essas novas primeiro. Eu nem toquei nas armas de imaginar.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Parece ótimo.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon started to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler. Ah, did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Surrender!
Vai ter algum problema? Eu tô precisando. Ah, mas eu queria que fosse pra poder que a gente tivesse esperar pro mundo. Não pode. Nem aqui.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish it.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than that. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
Isso não mais naquele que se sem graça, que tipo assim, o ataque carregado de uma tudo dos outros. Acho que nunca se brincar. Não, pera, deixa eu ver aqui. Eu falo que eu li, mas eu achei normal. Deixa eu ver, aquele que eu nunca vi. Sim, eu também nunca vi, mas eu acho que é. Mas eu acho que o. Isso aí. Ah, depois eu vou testar. Sim, eu vou ter que testar.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit?
Fruta é tudo vegetariano. Paimon está pouco desapontada.
Oh, Paimon's a little distant. So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumeru roses, Sunsettias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlon as soon as possible!
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks! Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stuff?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical...
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably...
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Agora virar e fala, o que eu posso entregar? Primeiro, beleza. Acho que vou entregar. Tá com essa comida. Vou transformar o celular. Eu vou entregar.
Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it?
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, But this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the...
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus would be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hand! Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismiss!
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is going...
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni kabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the sunsetia flavor. It's alright. Paimon believes it.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Eu acho que dentro da produção tem 3 letras, então posso ser a terceira. Deixa eu ver. A terceira.
Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
Tirando tá bom. Ô, Bubu, eu vou tratar agora os olhos que fazer espada aqui.
The sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candy.
It's Knight of Flowers, not Knight of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriage last night of flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with
Está
me
aqui,
and
pode vir comigo para buscar? Sem problemas.
You probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero.
Surrender!
E... Ah, não, esse aqui é de Zaranara, não tem nada a ver.
We're too late. Who
Chega
knew
um
the
certo
little
momento
lady
que
was
você vê
such
que a
an
mocinha
early
era tão
riser?
madrugadora.
No, right?
Pois é. Ei, espera um pouco.
Wait a minute. Pause.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayan...
Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyazad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Maiden! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so...
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Caraca, mas aí realmente encheu a cidade. 2 pessoas. Agora deu ruim. A prioridade máxima de Berria é a segurança dos seus clientes.
You're right.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After...
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
Yeah, I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I...
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm!
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but...
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Ah, cara, eu sei que ela tem muito cara de que usaria espadão, mas eu queria muito que ela usasse minha espada, cara.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the...
about that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because...
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt?
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe.
Truly. I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Surrender! Nowhere to run!
Caraca, sempre que eu tô vindo na Caterina, eu ganho muito diferente, não é possível. Olha isso, cara, que nada. Pera, tá vindo mais areia? Então vai com isso, não tem nada. Não tem no mundo, não tem no mundo. Eu vou fazer tipo missão, nossa, cara. Eu lembro do tempo onde eu não tinha nenhuma missão pra fazer. A única que eu tinha era aquela lá finalmente. Aquela diária que você acha esse papinho lá no estádio, você tem que ficar fazendo umas diárias pra conseguir. Eu acho que eu não sei se eu consegui ela. Eu acho que até hoje eu não tenho ela. Eu tenho que explorar o despenhadeiro, isso nada. Então, essa foi a live. Espero que todo mundo tenha gostado. Eu vou até fazer aqui pra... Vou fazer uma de cada, só pra já ter agora aqui, assim. Aqui, deixa eu ver aqui, quanto falta pra eu... Quanto falta pra eu conseguir tudo? Materiais aqui. Amarelo foi se encontrar no deserto. Ah, olha. Papita. Ah, pera, deixa eu ver. Eu não sei, mas eu tô aqui pra upar o filho. Quero saber quem você pega isso. Será que é com essa flor aqui? É, com ela. Ok. Não, não entra pra mim. Materiais. Será que tá aqui? Não, não sei. É aqui, né? Onde que é? Aqui, pô. Não. Cara, será que ela conta com comida? Nossa, não. Eita! então. Mas então, ao invés de vocês iniciarem ali, né? Que eu preciso fazer live, eu espero que consiga. E tchau. Eu tenho que tirar, né? Um pouco difícil aqui.